Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions, the 11th of May 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions Predictions, the 11th of May 2025. Newshound, Intel Guru MNT GOAT. I believe the pivot point for us investors is all riding on the Iranian talks. Not a single event but a pivot point. What will come of Iran is also part of the fate of Iraq. We can also see now the parallel market is all about to be fully broken and the dinar is rising every day. Remember also that these correspondent banks for the remaining 5% of the foreign transactions is slowly being implemented, with a completion target by June, not starting in June. So, now we gradually hear about the decline of the dollar and rise of the dinar. This is a target for the CBI. The 11th of May 2025. Intel Guru Bruce, via Wiser. Now, rates have been solid on the screens. And I think that we are in a good position now, excited about it going finally. Because it looks like everything is really complete, appears to be done. The 10th of May 2025. Newshound Guru Militiaman. It's about Iraq, but it's not all about Iraq because the impact that a revaluation will have on the region and trading partners. The world is going to be a part of this. When they turn it on, everybody else needs to be ready for that. That's when it comes to the central bank and the Bank of International Settlements, the central bank of all central banks. The 10th of May 2025. Intel Guru Frank 26. It's not going to be just one bank that's going to come to my house to exchange my dinars. It's going to be all the banks that I have accounts with that I wish to exchange with. How stupid to put all the soldiers in one place. Spread them out. Don't depend nor trust nor lean on one institution to take care of your money. That is so insane to do so. The 10th of May 2025. Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK. We continue to read stories on the de-dollarization and the stabilization of the dinar. All of this is important for the revaluation of the dinar. Sadani and Alak call it raising the purchasing power of all Iraqis. There really is great news coming out of Iraq. The 10th of May 2025. Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU article. Prime Minister Mohammed S. al-Sudani met with a delegation from US-based social media giant Meta. Quote, the Prime Minister affirmed the government's commitment to advancing automation and digital transformation, and discussed Meta's potential involvement in deploying a fiber optic cable across Iraq. Meta is the parent company of services such as Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp. As you can see, the digital Iraq is in its infancy. This is a vital step for the banking sector and we will not see an RV until Iraq has digitized and beta tested the entire system. It is far more than just installing a software program. It will not see completion in a few days or months. This will take until next year. The 10th of May 2025. Newshound Guru Samson article. Economic expert Ikram Abdulaziz. The tourism sector is no less important than oil, and its resources are inexhaustible. The 10th of May 2025. Newshound Guru Pimpy. If you try to sell your Iraqi dinar back, you don't want to go to online brokers. If you can find a bank, they'll do it at the currency rate. They'll exchange your dinars, 1,320 of them, for $1. There's no fees in the bank. It's going to be exactly what the exchange rate is. So instead of getting paid something like $450 or $500 for every million, you'll get paid whatever the exchange rate is at that moment. So $757 you get back. You get the full amount. So go to the bank if you can find one that allow you to exchange your currency. Right now not all banks do it. The 10th of May 2025. Newshound Guru Militiaman. Iraq is going international. You can tell by the reform process that they're dealing with. This digital transition to a digital economy is what the whole world's doing. Iraq is finally getting to that stage of being caught up. The 10th of May 2025. Intel Guru Frank 26. If you listen very closely, if you watch very closely not what they say but what they do, then without a doubt I believe that what we are looking for is already here. And it's already been exposed because it's no secret in the way the community around the world internationally is reacting. Everybody knows, even the man on the moon. The 10th of May 2025. Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK, CBI released a list late last night about all the Iraqi banks that are now approved for international transactions. To me these transactions do not make sense without an international dinar. The 10th of May 2025. Newshound Guru Claire article. Iranian-American negotiations raise the value of the Iraqi dinar against the dollar. Quote, economic expert Nabil al-Marsomi explained that reaching an agreement between the two sides could lead to a significant convergence between the parallel and official dollar rates, at a time when the selling price of $100 on the parallel market has fallen to 142,000 dinars. The 10th of May 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU. Here are 20 projects making the news this week. These are not handshake deals, nor are they a wish list. This is hard business with contracts and MOs. Mind you, this is all happening with a rear of 1,300 Iraqi dinars to $1 USD. Not too shabby for frozen and stalled, standstill operations, I'd say. There is no mention of a currency revaluation. Janel Energy issues trading and ops update. PM gives ultimatum for completion of Al Hayrat power plant. Azerbaijan discusses cooperation with Iraq in energy sector. Tabakhali. Market at an all-time high. Iraq to establish $190 million energy investment company. Iraq signs €130 million infrastructure agreements with France. Iraq to buy biometric cameras from Korean firm. Chesterton's opens real estate office in Baghdad. Iraq approves water management plans. The 10th of May 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU, list continues, launch of national strategy for health of women, children, adolescents. Swiss company to modernize Baghdad airport. IFC to help Iraq develop industrial cities, clean energy transition, 3,000 megawatts investment opportunities in Wasit. Siemens Energy signs key agreements to boost national grid. Seismic survey of Naft Khana field completed. Baker Hughes discusses energy development projects in Iraq. China's EBS signs amendment to East Baghdad oilfield contract. Iraq receives first 2 French Caracal helicopters. Iraq produces first batch of diabetes tablets. Advanced talks on $17 billion mega project in Iraq. The 10th of May 2025 Newshound Guru militiaman. The landscape is about to change. It really is. This is a global event and you can't consider it as it's just about Iraq. It is about Iraq, but it's not all about Iraq. It's very important that you guys understand that it's going to be a very intense time. I believe it's a global event. The 10th of May 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 American banks are training their employees for us, EMO. The 10th of May 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK, article. Planning discusses with the World Bank the follow-up of work progress in a number of development projects in Iraq. They are again sitting down with the World Bank. The WB says they're doing great work. This is another, feel-good, article that shows stability. The 10th of May 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. As Trump's visit to the region approaches, Iraq is expected to play a role in the Arab Summit in Baghdad. President Trump will be formally attending the Arab Summit in Baghdad soon. Wow, wow, wow. Do you know the extent of good news this is? I do not know if he intends to talk about the dinar reinstatement, but this measure can certainly not be bad for Iraq, that is for sure. The 10th of May 2025 Intel Guru Bruce, via Wiser Now. We believe President Trump will be making an announcement about the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar. He's going to be in Iraq, and then we get notified shortly thereafter. And we start setting our appointments and begin our exchanges. Redemption Center personnel are going in on Saturday. We do know redemption centers are planning to stay open, not everywhere, but for the most part, until the end of the month, May 31st. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net